Long-term variations in Earth's temperature, precipitation, wind, and other atmospheric parameters are referred to as climate change. It is mostly caused by human activity, including industrial operations, deforestation, and the combustion of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas. Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, CO2, methane, CH4, and nitrous oxide, N2O, are released into the atmosphere as a result of these activities. Moreover, what is a greenhouse? A greenhouse is a building that is used to cultivate plants, particularly those that need certain environmental conditions. Usually composed of translucent materials like glass or plastic, it lets light in and retains heat, making the interior warmer than the outside world. Are you aware of a greenhouse's function? Temperature control. Because greenhouses offer a regulated environment, temperature control is possible. This is essential if you want to cultivate plants that might not do well in the climate or in particular seasons where you live. Control of humidity. Many plants depend on healthy humidity levels, which greenhouses assist in preserving. This management is especially useful in areas that are extremely humid or desert. Protection from pests. Plants are kept safer from pests and illnesses by the enclosed construction of a greenhouse, which creates a more secluded and secure growing environment. Extended growing season. By prolonging the growing season, greenhouses make year-round farming possible. This is especially helpful in areas that have severe winters or brief growth seasons. Optimal light exposure. A greenhouse's translucent covering lets sunlight in while shielding plants from inclement weather. Additionally, some greenhouses contain shading mechanisms to regulate the amount of sunshine. Effective water use. Watering systems that optimize water usage, minimize waste, and guarantee plants get the right amount of moisture are frequently installed in greenhouses. Customized growing conditions. The needs of plants differ with respect to light, humidity, and temperature. With greenhouses, farmers may design customized habitats for different kinds of plants. Greenhouses are utilized for research, providing horticulturists and scientists with a controlled environment in which to test new varieties, examine plant growth, and conduct experiments. Seedling production. Before moving seedlings to an outdoor garden, they are often started from seeds and grown in greenhouses. In contemporary horticulture and agriculture, greenhouses are essential because they enable the production of a large range of crops in a range of climates and promote efficient and sustainable food production. On Earth, the increasing greenhouse effect has the following effects. Global warming. As a result of more heat being trapped in the Earth's atmosphere by greenhouse gases, temperatures around the world are rising. Global warming is a term most people use to describe this phenomenon. Climate patterns have changed as a result of an increase in the planet's average surface temperature. Climate change. Worldwide variations in climate patterns are a result of global warming, which is fueled by an intensified greenhouse effect. Rising sea levels, changed precipitation patterns, more frequent and severe weather events, and changes in ecosystems are all possible outcomes of this. Impacts on agriculture. Variations in temperature, precipitation, and the frequency of extreme weather events can all have an impact on crop yields and food security. These changes can also have an impact on agricultural productivity. Although the Earth's temperature is naturally maintained by the greenhouse effect, human activity has greatly increased this impact, resulting in extensive environmental and climatic changes. In order to limit the effects of climate change, addressing these concerns frequently entails reducing greenhouse gas emissions, switching to renewable energy sources, and putting sustainable policies into place. The Earth's average temperature rises as a result of the buildup of greenhouse gases, which trap heat and intensify the greenhouse effect. Global warming is a term most people use to describe this phenomenon. Wide-ranging effects of climate change include adjustments to sea levels, weather patterns, ecosystems, and human societies. Among the consequences of climate change are: global average temperatures have been rising, which has increased the frequency and intensity of heat waves. Rising sea levels and melting ice, the melting of polar ice caps and glaciers is causing sea levels to rise. Islands and coastal regions that are low-lying are at risk from this. Extreme weather events, as a result of alterations in climate patterns, natural disasters including hurricanes, droughts, floods, and wildfires occur more frequently and with greater intensity. Ocean acidification. The world's oceans are absorbing more carbon dioxide, which is causing an increase in ocean acidity. Marine life may be harmed by this, especially those that have skeletons and shells. Changes in ecosystems, the distribution and behavior of plant and animal species are altered as a result of climate change's effects on ecosystems and biodiversity. Effects on agriculture, crop yields, and food production are impacted by variations in temperature and precipitation patterns, which raises the possibility of food shortages. Human health risks, the spread of infectious diseases, ailments brought on by the heat, and difficulties with mental health as a result of extreme weather events can all be made worse by climate change. Global efforts are needed to combat climate change in order to cut greenhouse gas emissions, switch to sustainable energy sources, and prepare for the changes that are currently taking place. International accords, like the Paris Agreement, seek to bring nations together in their dedication to curbing rises in global temperatures and promoting adaptation to climate-related effects. To mitigate the effects of climate change, government policies, community activities, and individual actions are all essential.